3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go. Guys, let's take the Seestar S50 up to the top of the, hey, tree, up to the top of my driveway and see if it's gonna be clear tonight. Yeah, hey, there's a couple little clouds. Oh, I think it's gonna be it's looking good. I've been waiting because we've had some pretty big moon action interference. You know, too much moonlight and it's gonna affect the quality of your images or how much good light you can get without getting a lot of noise going on. So let me show you how easy it is for me to set this up each night when I, when I'm ready to do a shoot. Here we go, let's head for my roof. You guys are on my head, so behave up there. Sir, please, which way is it to my garage roof? Oh, here we go. Time to go up to the crusty but trusty garage. So let me show you how simple this really is. So I already have the Seestar tripod that came with it set up and I don't move it. So I leave this outside in the rain and the storms, it's fine. I have 2 pounds of lead on each of the legs. I made these lead bars and I attached them just to give it some extra weight. It never moves. And check this out, guys. This is how easy it is. Make sure I don't bump the tripod. And there we go, guys, we're done. So we can turn on the Seestar, hold the button down, and when this thing unfolds, it's gonna rotate like this. So I wrap this power cord around this way, plug it in. It would be best to have them breakaway connectors. There's like magnet USB-C connectors like this that will break away if too much pressure gets put on them. So I need to get some of them. So now we're all set up. I don't have to do anything because I aligned this
ready to connect
a week or two ago. I haven't had to align it again. It's ready to connect. I didn't bring my phone, but basically for EQ mode, you have to get your own one of these pan and tilt heads, or they also make wedges, which are, I think, specifically made for astrophotography that will get you at your angle that you need to be. Because if you see, the whole Seestar's tipped like this. It's actually tipped toward the north, true north, at my exact latitude. So I'm at a 43-degree latitude. So I have it tilted 43 degrees. Basically, if you have it set up like this, you can follow the on-screen instructions on the app and it'll get you all dialed in. And if once you're dialed in, I just leave it like this. Because look, besides talking, which I didn't have to do, it takes me about 10 seconds to set up. And now we're done. Now, we try not to fall off the roof. Here we go, guys. All right, so now we can wait till it gets dark, turn that puppy on, and we're ready to rock. I'll meet you guys in the app to let you guys know what we're gonna be doing tonight. Oh my gosh, why do I have so much trouble with trees?
Alrighty, guys. Hello. Can you guys hear me? So, guys, I have my headset hooked up to the tablet. So, our audio should actually sound good. I'm so proud that I have it figured out how to record on the tablet with good audio, I hope. This is first test. But, guys, I just read a comment from somebody that's more knowledgeable than me, and a new option has become available for Seestar users. So I don't know what everything means, but it is now an alpaca enabled device, which basically means the Seestar S50 and 30 can now be controlled with programs on the your PC. So I'm going to get one of them programs. It seems like Nina is a very kind of professional, powerful program to learn. Maybe not very easy, but I haven't gotten that far yet. I just found out about that. So basically why I'm saying this is I think we're going to be able to do everything on my main PC. I'm going to be able to record, screen record. I'm going to have my nice headset, and that's my happy place. I don't want to record using a tablet. So that is good news, guys. Thank you, sir or ma'am, for that comment. I'm going to be looking into that very quickly. Guys, let's jump into tonight's video. tonight we are going to feature one of the newer, well, I don't know how new it is, but one of the features of the Seestar. So basically, when it first came out, you were limited to a certain field of view. It does, have a pretty small camera sensor, so the field of view is pretty small in the sky, but that's what gives you that really kind of a pretty powerful zoom on such a small aperture telescope. But we are going to be using the Mosaic feature, guys. So let's go ahead and do a test image. Let's just jump right in. Let's go to stargazing. I'm going to hit skip for now. Let's just pick a random spot in the sky. Okay, we're about to go to live view. Oh, that is actually gorgeous. Look at all them stars already. This is live view, guys. Okay, we got to make sure we don't get blocked by my trees. We have a lot of trees out there. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I put it on that bright one so I could see if I could see anything while I was waiting for it to get dark. Oh, my gosh. Should we just dive right in and go for it? I was going to take a test image. Let's just dive in and go for it. So, guys, right here we have the North American Nebula. We have imaged this part before. Have you seen that in my other videos? The Cygnus wall portion of the nebula here. I think that's what it's called. That really cool pushed together dustband set gives it like thick volume. It's so cool. I've never tried to image the whole thing, and we might still not be able to, but let's see what happens. So see how it says framing right up here? I'm going to click that. So now using the Mosaic feature, which probably has been out for a long time, but this stuff's kind of new to me, you can change the size of the dial. So see, look at, wow, the framing just got big. So actually, that's probably going to be perfect, but I wanted to show you, not only can you change the size of the frame, we're going to go full size. It takes a lot longer, but it's worth it in cases where you need it. You can also tilt it, so you could change the orientation of it. I have a feeling, I could be wrong, if you leave it at 0, which is kind of the same angle that the camera's at, I think it can do the job quicker. And I like that framing, so we're gonna stick with it. Let's adjust it a little though. Right there. It's so good that I got an accent. Okay. Are we ready, guys, for a test image? So I think we have done a Mosaic on the channel, but tonight we're featuring the Mosaic feature, guys. Let's hit go to. I hope my microphone's working so I'm not talking to myself. Oh my gosh. I love astrophotography. Guys, we're going to be doing everything on my computer soon. I have new equipment, guys. I'm putting together a setup. More powerful. Do you guys have any hand-me-down equipment? Like some binoculars? Or a drawing of a star? Guys, yeah. Oh, I'm going to be putting together, or I am putting together a more powerful setup. And if we can... Oh my gosh! Okay, so yes, the light pollution filter is on when it's red. This person also corrected me. I had them like backwards. When it's red, that means the narrow band filter is on. So we're going to be picking up more of them reds, hopefully, from the nebula. Let's see if we get this first image here. And you'll see what it does here for the Mosaic. I don't know if we got that first one. There's a lot of satellites above my house. They're watching me. Okay, I hope we do have a good alignment. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I might have it set to 20 seconds right now. Ooh, oh. Them are nice stars. Duh, I could just watch the countdown. Do we have it set at 20? Yeah, I have it set at 20 seconds right now. If you can set your exposure time to 20 seconds and still get, most frames to stack, then go for it. You're going to get less noise and you're grabbing more light. It's nice. You get a little darker background. I've noticed we've kind of tested it. So as long as I'm getting pretty much, even 2 out of 3 stacking 20 seconds, I'll be pretty happy with. Otherwise, we're going to switch to my happy place at 10-second exposures. But see, as you can see this whole dark area all the way around? That's going to be our full image. It's going to slowly stack and fill in all this area. So yeah, we're stacking some images. I think I'll let it go at 20 seconds and we'll just see how we do. We already have some color and definition, and look at all these stars. If you can't tell, I'm excited. Editor, let's speed this up, please, sir. Wow. That is incredible, guys. Okay, we're at 29 minutes. Normally, I would let this run longer to even denoise and get more light, of course. But I have a feeling we are about to hit some tree branches. This is moving kind of west, and my view is actually to the east. This is up by the zenith, but I think we're about to hit some tree branches here on this target, and that'll be such a shame because this is absolutely gorgeous. I've only shot that right side over there where the Cygnus wall is, and I didn't realize how dense and crazy the star regions are over here on the left. So quick, I want to show you guys something because this commenter that was giving me all the great advice pointed out something too that I haven't shown you guys. There is some editing tools built in with the Seestar app. So we can take a snapshot of what we have so far. See where it says AI denoise? Let's click that. It's going to bring us to a little editing screen. Oh, it's going to take, oh wow, this one's going to take a minute to denoise. The smaller normal size images, it'll take about 15 seconds. This is the Mosaic, so it's going to take a minute by the looks of it. Now, the reason why I didn't really show this is because I rarely use it, because I think the denoising function of it is a little too strong. I think it needs a slide bar, would be really awesome. It's a little too strong. It changes the image. It does a great job of denoising, but it changes the image too much. I don't want it to look fake or like AI generated. Maybe that's how the rumors got started, but it can do an amazing job with the nebula because they're hard to post-process anyway. So I have, see, wow. Oh my gosh, I take it all back. That is awesome. We can darken the sky a little here. So we have just a few options here. So, oh, this is the, let's see, what is that? Oh yeah, the brightness, okay. And then we're going to darken the sky in here a little bit. Wow, that does look incredible. And then to get a little more reds going, we can up this, must be like a saturation bar. That is looking beautiful. Let me try something here. Let me see which way is doing what here on this. Okay, I think I want to move this down actually. So you can use your slide bars to, what did that do? So we are still imaging too. So we're actually just saving one before we go behind the trees. Oh, I see. Okay, let me go way down here once. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, sorry, I'm fumbling. I don't use this too much. Brightness. I do want brightness. Let's see if we can bring a little more darkness, though, into the blacks. Okay, that's pretty good. It is incredible, actually. But you know what I'm saying? So I like to have a little more control in using a program like Cyril, which I'm still learning. Anyway, I think I like that. Let's try a little bit more color. Wow, it's pretty cool. But it's got that little bit of a fake look to me. It's pushing the boundaries of what we were actually looking at, the way it does its denoise. Maybe if they added a slide bar, it'd be really cool. So You can save a copy of it here. So in the corner here, I'm going to push the download here, and it's going to save a copy of it, which is beautiful. You can do this afterwards too. So let's exit out of this. You could do this to your images after too. See the difference between our live stacked, you know, how much crazier it is. You know, like I said, that denoising's a little too strong for me. But obviously, with post-processing, we can bring out a lot more color than this and darken them skies, denoise, all that stuff, but try to keep it a little more realistic. Guys, absolutely fantastic. We're at 31 minutes. I'm going to stop it. I know we're about to hit a tree branch, and that's going to ruin our image. This is going to be stacked. I like how Seestar does the stacking. That's fine. And then I will post-process it, and we'll check it out at the end. Guys, let's go to a target where I don't have to feel nervous that we're going to hit a tree branch. Let's go to the sky map. And look, we're right up at the zenith. But see, we're right about where the oak trees are hanging over the camera. Oh my gosh. That's cool though. That was such a great image. I'm so happy we did that. I am lost. Okay, let me get us to... We almost have to just because it's perfect. I know we've imaged it in like every video. We're going to do a mosaic of the Andromeda. We have to. And it's also because it's perfectly in view of the window to my sky. I'm completely surrounded by 100-foot trees. So let's do it, guys. Let's go to framing. This time, what should we do? I want it full size because we can let this one run for a while. Should we change the... Yes, we're going to change the angle on this one too. I don't quite know what angle we want though. Should we just... Let's check out this. Let's see. Is this as big as it gets? Let's see. Yes, that was as big as it gets. Okay, let's zoom in a little and have a look. That framing looks absolutely fantastic, doesn't it? Please. Okay, let's go to... Oh, you know what? Let's do an autofocus, an manual autofocus. Oh, I'm so happy to be away from the tree branches up there. Here we come. Okay, can we do... I don't want it to start. I want to do an autofocus. I'm going to let it pretend it's going to start. Okay, there we go. Wow, look, we could already see... So I hit stop. We could already see the cores of the galaxies. That's so cool. Okay, so see the light pollution filter is off. So we can collect all that good light. And we are going to not adjust. Well, sometimes I darken the screen a little just so our view's a little nicer. It doesn't actually darken what it saves, I don't believe. It's just for our view. Okay, and let's do focus, autofocus. Whoa, look at that. We caught a little satellite. Whoa, what's it doing? Aliens. Oh, yeah, there we go, guys. This is going to be gorgeous. The scene is so nice out, and there's no moon up yet. Guys, let's hit record. All right, let's check out the first one or two together. Oh my gosh. Okay. That is going to be incredible, but it wasn't... We have a major star trails there, guys. I have an idea. We are going... I think we're... I'm not happy with that. It's going to be amazing. But you know what? Just so we catch every single frame, I'm going to go back to 10-second frames. So I'm going to click on our Seestar here. Advanced features. 10 seconds. Up here. Please switch, please. It doesn't want me to switch. Oh, what? I have to stop the image. And we are ready to rock. Let's check out our live view. Uh-oh. What happened? Are we somewhere else? Oh, do we have to reframe? Wow, I saw another satellite. Jeez, no wonder it skipped so many frames. I'm blaming it on other things. Okay, we lost our framing, guys. Let me put it back. There we go. We got our cores. I think we should still be in a good focus. Everything looks real sharp, actually. I can kind of see even the dust bands of the Andromeda in live view. So we know we have a good sky, guys. This is going to be maybe the best Andromeda picture I've taken to date. Look at how fast it grabbed that 10-second exposure and posted it for us. It looks gorgeous too. All right, guys. This is going to be a good one. I'm going to let this one run for a while. All right, let's do it. Oh, there we go, guys. We have to stop it. We have some clouds rolling in. So let's go ahead and stop it. We're at 41 minutes and 40 seconds. Should we wait till that one last frame? There we go, 42 minutes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stop it, and let me bring the image back up if it goes away so we could talk about it. It is incredible, but I do have a few things to say. Dang, I'm happy I walked outside. I actually walked outside to have a look at our location of a possible quick another target. The moon's going to be coming up anyway, so I was going to maybe just call it a night anyway with the two images. But I was like, we'll maybe get a quick little image in there. But I went out and there's literally clouds rolling in, so I'm glad we stopped this one. Okay, so I can't see the very corner there. I zoomed out a little bit. Wow, what the heck? It's not, unless oh, there we go. I guess that'll work. Okay, now we're seeing the full image. So obviously it hasn't been processed or nothing, so the background's not very dark and stuff. But we got an incredible full image of the Andromeda galaxy. You can see them dust bands and even them kind of whitish star regions on the very outer spiral edges of the disk. I'm sure that's going to come out a lot more in post-processing, but the Mosaic feature's still kind of weird to me. Like, I'm not sure if they'll ever tweak the algorithm. It seems like it needs to be rewritten or something. It doesn't focus on everything equally. The corners sometimes get no attention, and proof that was a 42-minute exposure. See, there's some black in the bottom left-hand corner that didn't get any image time. And certain other areas don't get as much as they probably should, because even closer toward the middle, toward the left side of the galaxy, you'll see some lines, some actual lines. And that's just, a noisy picture compared to a better resolved one. And they're right next to each other, but it just seems like it just doesn't treat all parts of the image equally. So it kind of focuses on the center, but there's also some of them kind of lines near the center, but the corners really do not get as much attention. But I'm not complaining, because to be able to have the Mosaic feature and get this such a wide view with the Seestar is awesome. And this picture is going to look amazing. I wonder if we could I never do it like this. Here, let me turn this. Let's go to, we're in the images, the saved images. On the top there, we're going to click Seestar, because this is going to access the internal photos. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, where is our picture? Is that it? Wait. Okay, I got to find our picture. It must be these Mosaic. Okay. Today, yes. Okay, there's another one I took. Wow, they look very similar. Okay. Let's bring this puppy up and see if we can do the Seestar edit. Uh-oh, though. I don't want... I might discard the changes, but let's just try it. I don't know if... Will it save a copy? Or it's not going to ruin this, is it? Wait, what does it say? It's incomplete because of that corner, guys. That corner's black. So it's calling the image incomplete. It can't do the editing on here. Well, there, we just uncovered another flaw. That's okay though. I don't mind. I'm not complaining. So let's actually gonna call that a night because we got clouds coming in, guys. Let me put them into I'll put them two into Cyril. I'll quick do a little post-processing and let's have a look at the results. There we go, guys. Wow. This is really cool. So this is obviously the North America nebula that we shot. This is the one that I post-processed in the free program called Cyril. I'm not very good at it yet because it's it's challenging. I think it's something you don't learn overnight. I wasn't able to get all the noise out of it, so I don't think my image is even as good as the Seestar's one, but I like how I did it. So I was able to, I removed the stars from the image actually and was able to work on the nebula gases, separately. But in the corners, it's still pretty noisy actually. But I got some nice dark backgrounds and I brought the color back in and put the stars back on basically. And it's pretty awesome. I'm very happy with it. But let's go look at what the Seestar did. I think theirs looks better. Ooh, wow, yeah, that does look pretty good. But the Seestar's editing does do the nebula really nice because it's kind of hard to deal with these really subtle, soft colors like this hydrogen red, light. In my image, it was like noisy, and I couldn't get rid of the noise without getting rid of the light. So the Seestar editing can work really good for some stuff like this. Yeah, let's take a little closer look, zoom in a bit here. But it's kind of like it either chooses to make the sky like ink black or like light. Like there's not a lot of in between. So when you like do a galaxy image and use the Seestar editing like this, you'll just have a ink black sky and then all of a sudden to like the light that the galaxy's putting off. And I don't know, it just sometimes looks too fakey for me. But this is awesome. This turned out better than mine, but I'm still learning how to do that manually, So, wow, very, very cool, guys. Okay, the next one is all me. I had to post-process the Andromeda galaxy. Let's check it out. Yes, I like this a lot. Oh my goodness. This is what I'm talking about, guys. See, I don't mind if I don't need the sky to be like inky black. I think it kind of sometimes gets rid of some of that subtle light from the galaxy, like the little wispy white parts that are kind of stretching out into space. The Seestar denoise would have gotten rid of all of that, and there would have been a black ink sky, but with our galaxies and stars, which it does look cool, and it's kind of personal preference, to be honest. That's kind of what this post-processing and editing of these images ends up being, personal preference, because some people add tons of color and craziness that, it ends up a little unnatural sometimes, but it kind of ends up having to be how you like it. And I don't mind these light gradients, like see how it's darker toward the galaxy and then lighter toward the corners? That doesn't bother me at all. I just love seeing all the nice light that we gathered, and it's just gorgeous. I would say this is my best picture of the Andromeda that I've taken so far. So, and what I do is if I don't like how I processed it, I always save the original. I don't mess up the original, so I can try processing it again, and I'll try a few times, and once in a while I'll get something just right, and I'll try to remember what I did. So there we go, guys. I can't wait to do some more astrophotography videos. So we'll be back. Bye-bye.